Hi everyone, welcome to another program here on the Riverhead Free Library's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over NextReads and GoodReads. So this is an overview of what we're going to be going through today. We're going to be going through what NextReads is and how we can sign up for it. And then we're also going to go into what GoodReads is and how we can sign up for that as well. So the first thing, we're going to be discussing how to sign up for different places that can give us book recommendations, especially books that we do have in the library. So we're also going to be learning how to use GoodReads, where we can find new books, books that we want to read, and keep track of the books that we have read. So first we're going to go off with NextReads. I know that NextReads and GoodReads, the names are very similar, so I want to keep it as simple as possible to keep it separate and less confusing. So we're going to go through what NextReads is. NextReads is a free subscription through the library that you can sign up for. You can check off different genres that interest you and sign up with your name and your email address, and that's it. So we are going to go through the steps of how to sign up in the next couple of slides, but I do want to mention again that this is through the library and it links to the books that we do currently have, so you can actually put on hold the books that you see that you're interested in. So these are some of the genres that you can subscribe to. So the emails will come through with, it will come through with recent releases as well as different topics. And here are a few more topics and genres. So the next step is, how do we sign up? So I'm going to go through the motions with you. So I'm going to exit out of this PowerPoint, and we're going to open up a new tab, a new window, or you can open up your browser if you don't have anything open up just yet. So we're going to go to the Riverhead Library website at riverheadlibrary.org. And just as a side note, if you have any questions or if you feel lost at any time, you can actually chat with us right on our website. On the right-hand side, you'll see this yellow icon where it says questions, quick questions, we are here. We are right here at the computer ready to help you. To do that, you can actually just click on that and it'll ask you for your name and your email address. It gives you the option for the email address because if we happen to miss your message, if we walked away from the desk for a second, we can email you your answer. So if any time you are confused on how to sign up for NextReads or anything like that, you feel free to message us there. So now going back to how to sign up for NextReads, we're going to hover over our tab that says Services with the star. We're not going to click on it, we're just going to hover over it. And you'll see when you hover over, it says Adult and Information Services, Children's Services, Outreach Services, and so forth. We're going to go down to where it said Readers Advisories. And we're going to click on that. So it's going to open up a new window here. So this is the window where you can subscribe to different genres for your NextReads. So you have the option to subscribe to all the newsletters or just the ones that you are interested in. So let's say I'm interested in biography and memoirs, fiction A to Z, library reads, and maybe New York Times fiction bestsellers. So once you've checked off the options that you are interested in, you can scroll to the bottom of the bottom of the page for the next option. So here it's asking you to send updates for different topics. So whether you are a teen and you are interested in the youth and family services, or if you belong to the adult services, or if you have children or family members that are in youth and family services, you can do both. After you do that, you're going to go to subscriber info, where you type in your name, your first name, your last name, and your email address. The email address is required because that is where you're going to be getting our book recommendations. And those books are going to be directly from our catalog that we have. So we have those physical copies, whether it's audiobooks or physical books or large print books. We should have that. Next, it may prompt you to check off that you're not a robot. So please check off that you're not a robot. And then underneath, it'll clear that button for you to subscribe. So I'm just going to pause here just in case you wanted to go through the motions with me while this video is live. If you want to subscribe after, feel free to wait till this video is done and you can watch it again and pause, rewind, and move forward with the steps. Okay. So again, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to chat with us. This does not have to be just for NextReads. If you have a question about whether our tax forms are in, or if Zumba Gold is going on, or anything about our newsletter, or anything that you have any questions, feel free to chat with us. We are there for you. All right. So next we're going to go on to GoodReads. So this is a completely different website, a completely different account where you can keep track of books that you've read and so forth. So what is it? GoodReads is very similar to NextReads, where it gives you book recommendations. GoodReads is a little more in-depth, where you can follow authors, you can read reviews just like how you would on Amazon. It's also a great source to have different folders or lists of books that you have read that you want to read, or anything that you're currently reading. Again, I use GoodReads and I love to keep up to date with what page I'm on, just in case I lose my bookmark or my bookmark falls out and I panic about what chapter I was on. I can go back to get GoodReads and be like, oh, okay, I was on page 72 or something, and go back and know exactly where I left off and not worry about skimming through a book to try and find out where I left off. So to sign up for GoodReads, it's quite simple. If you have an email address, we can just use that. So to do that, I am going to show you the steps of how to sign up. We are going to visit the GoodReads website. So again, we're going to open up a new window. And we're going to go to goodreads.com. So goodreads.com. And this is what the sign-in page looks like. So whenever you get to GoodReads, this is what it's going to look like. So on the right-hand side at the top, it asks, are you new here? Create a free account. So here you're going to enter your name, your email address, and a password. It's also going to say that by you clicking sign up, you're confirming that you are at least 13, which I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably are. If you don't want to use your email address and you have Facebook or Twitter, you can sign up with that as well. Right underneath where it says or sign in using, you can do Facebook, Twitter, your Gmail account, so your Google account, your Amazon account, or your Apple account. So there are quite a few different ways that you can sign up. So once you sign up, it's going to ask you what genres you like and books that you have read and so forth. And yeah, so I'm going to just sign in quickly of my own, just so you can kind of see what it looks like. So right now I'm reading The Raven King, and you'll always see what you're currently reading on this left-hand side. So I didn't update my progress, so let me do that. Where's my book? Okay, so I am on page 85 of 439 pages. Okay, so I'm going to update my progress. And it shows it right here, and it says that I'm 19% in. All right, so that is the books that I am reading right now. And I also have a challenge for this year. I want to read 44 books. So this is something that you can do as well when you sign up. You can choose how many books you want to read for the year. And it doesn't matter if you complete the challenge or you don't. It's just a fun little activity for you to do to see how much you actually read through the year. All right, and so when you go to the top and it says My Books, you'll see all the different lists that I have. So here we have all the books, the ones that I have read, the ones I'm currently reading, and the ones I want to read. So these are the lists that you will have when you sign up. And they probably will all be 0 the moment you sign up because you haven't added anything in. So you can do that easily. We can search for books and mark it off as you've read them. Okay? So I'm just going to quickly sign out here. And if you have any questions, please, feel free to give me a call. Be happy to schedule a one-on-one phone session with you and go through the different steps. So feel free to either email me at our askadultref@riverheadlibrary.org. You can also give me a call. I have an extension, which is 135. You can also chat on the Riverhead Free website. And if I'm not there, my coworkers will give me the message that you were asking for me. All right, and that's it. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed both of these reading subscriptions. Both are free and fun to use, and thank you.